According to the Nigerian Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, NATI, Nigeria lost over 1.8 trillion naira to oil theft, deliberate sabotage and pipeline vandalism between 2009 and 2011. Now, at this year's Oil Theft and Illegal Bunkering Conference in Lagos, CNBC Africa's Oluwayemisi Adesanya caught up with Nemo Bassi, Executive Director, Environmental Rights Action, and she started by asking how Nigeria is able to determine just how much oil is lost on a daily basis.
The truth is that the figures being presented either by the oil industry, oil companies, by Minister of Finance, Minister of Petroleum, or even the Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, figures that cannot really be confirmed. Basically because Nigeria does not have a way of actually verifying how much crude oil is being extracted on a daily basis. If you don't know how much crude oil is being extracted, you cannot tell me how much is spilled into the environment, how much is stolen, or how much is lost by any other means. So that is just a speculation. But the truth is that it does give an indication of the very serious problem that oil theft has been in Nigeria.
So is it easing? How bad has it been in the last 3-4 years?
I think it intensified over the past 5 or so years. Oil theft has not just started, but it got to the highest point probably during the violent uprising and resistance in the Niger Delta. But you know what is being popularized right now, called oil theft, is linked to the small-scale illegal or bush refineries. Now, that is not the origin of oil theft. Oil theft is done on a grand scale. As you heard the official of the oil company, Shell official, saying a few moments ago, said this is industrial scale stealing. It is not done by small people, it's not done by poor people, it's not done in wheelbarrows, and it's being sold in international markets. So it's an international racket going on, and Nigeria is suffering for it because it causes massive environmental pollution, massive loss of revenue, and of course it destroys the social fabric.
Okay, I was going to touch on, in the course of this illegal bunkering, we often see the effect on the environment, yes, in terms of spillage, environmental abuse. I mean, how bad is this?
Actually, you know, the way I look at it is that it's a major narrative by the oil companies trying to cover up their tracks. They like to magnify. They have helicopters to fly over and take photos of the pollution and so forth. They're not admitting that a lot of the pollution is not coming from vandalism. It's coming from failure of equipment and very poor surveillance attitude of the corporations. So we need to tackle the basic things. This is an excuse valve, I would say. In a sense, it appears they're very happy to see the kind of bush refineries coming, so you can say, okay, these are the guys who are causing the problem. We are not the people causing the problem. So the government of Nigeria needs to look at the roots of this crisis. It's a narrative that the corporations have drawn up very beautifully. So we are not the bad guys. The poor guys are the victims, are actually the ones causing the problems.
Okay, I mean, we've been talking about this for a while now. We've also been giving suggestions as to what government can do, but I don't think we've seen a lot of that come to the fore. Where exactly do we go from here? What needs to be done?
Well, we have to keep reminding government the buck lies at the desk of the government. The government has to step up. They've shown indication they want to stop this. They have the military in the field, but you cannot have a military solution to this problem. It's got to be a combination of social problem. You have to have a conversation with it. We need to have town hall conversations with communities by civil leaders while the security operatives are doing their own bit. We need to make a combination. The situation where there are indications that people's rights are being abridged would harden the problem, not solve them. And this is what we're seeing. You heard from one of the report from the military. They will find this, we bomb. Find this, we kill. This is not the way to tackle a problem.